Hello, and we are now going to be starting our Chapter 4 run. So let's do a little bit of a check-in. I've now completed, this is hard mode. I've completed chapters 1 and 2 of hard mode, mostly just to get a lot of the progression and to get a lot of these materials, which is kind of awesome. Okay, and then my account level is 29. So I'm starting Chapter 4 with account level 29. In here, I've done something called the Lightless Realm. And in the Lightless Realm, I kept these so I can claim them now. I wanted to show you that this is how I get 2 more Awakeners, both Arita and Erica. So I'll just claim them all. Woohoo, Erica, let's go. And then I realized that I actually only need 19 units because I can borrow, for D-Tide, because I can borrow 1 of the units. So just to show you that this account is still free to play. I haven't bought anything, just the type of progress that I've been making. Let's go awaken 2 things. Let's see what I get out of these wheels. Oh, I got really lucky on Moonless Guide, and I actually got 2 Murphys. Okay, 2 Murphys. And on the standard wheel, I got 1 copy of Theiss wheel, which is unheard of. So already I have a really, really awesome account. Nothing here. Genius Keeper 5. I don't know what that is. Probably the number of pulls I made. Oh, nope. Got something. What is it? Blade of the Titan. And Blade of the Titan is now at +2. I only need 10 more copies before I can use it. So it's just sitting around, doing nothing till I get it to 10. That's not true. I'll probably use it in D-Tide if I can't get it to 10 fast enough. All right, let's go show what the Lightless Realm is, or Fissures. It looks like this, yeah. And you can just see all it is that they just want you to use, there's a requisite that you need to, or requirement that you need to use 2 of the units of the, or 1 or 2 of the units of the realm that you're in. So this one's Chaos, and I need to use 2 Chaos units. At the very start, I only needed to use 1 Chaos unit. It's just getting you to like try out the units. It's pretty fast because you can just like go through it and go straight to the boss, which is what I was doing, and beating it out. Okay, so that's Lightless Realm. And now what we're going to look at are leveling up the cards. Let's go to my lineup. So you can see that my lineup here is already, everybody's level 40 as well. Okay, before I go into chapter 4. When I look at this, just so you can see, to edify and go up, I have to either clear main story chapter 5. That's probably not going to happen. Reach, or it will happen, but just not right away. Reach keeper level 40. Again, I'm 29, so probably a little hard to get there. But clear all Lightless Realm Fissure 5. I'm probably going to do that because it's the easiest requirement right before chapter 5. So, but more importantly right now, we're going to look at their skills. We're definitely going to be leveling up some of these skills. What can I make here? So I need reload. Okay, so we're going to upgrade reload. I can't go past 1. Well, that changes a lot of things. So, what you can see here is that the level for the card does something. So this one is Vortis's Shell goes up to level 2, so it's going to do more damage. And then if I click next, it will just go up to level 3. But there's other ones that will tell you how it scales. So this one gives you Elmas, and it gives you more crit rate. So I'll upgrade this. Same with this. This isn't really helping you out to see what the damage is, but this will help you out with defense. So the amount of shield that I generate is defense times 10%. Okay. So when I upgrade this, I now do defense times 12%. So as I level up my unit, that gets a little higher. Okay. And then I will level up her Exalt, which means I'm going to use one of these materials. And now I'll look into the story probably also before I go into chapter 5. I'll look at the story. So those little side stories I'll show you here. So if I go to these side stories with the clip this way, I can actually get those materials. I know I can get one from Salvador, but I need to be level 7 to do it, and I don't think I'm going to get that. But I do have... No, I don't have that. So I won't be able to farm the materials right away, because I'm probably going to get to chapter 5 today, maybe even chapter 6. So I won't be able to get this higher. But one of my strategies right now is to go and see on my main account what are the materials I get from here for the cards, and then go play that exact story to get the materials to level up my cards higher, rather than waiting for so long to get them. I also have not yet completed the Arcane Dominion. It refreshes in 12 hours. So I'm going to try to see if I can complete chapter 4, and then if anybody needs this material for chapter 4, I forget what Murphy needs. Let's go look. So Murphy, to get her up, she needs the hat as well. So this is chapter 6. So like I'm not going to be completing chapter 6 by the end of today. So what I will do is I'll level up all of them individually. But anyway, let's go back to Vortis. Let's just make sure I leveled up all of her skills. Okay, so she's done. Now with Salvador, the skill that I prioritize all the time is this End of Suffering. So this one needs to be upgraded. I'm probably gonna, it's gonna be cheap for me to upgrade everybody to level 2, so I'm gonna just do that right now. But I'm prioritizing that when it starts to get more expensive. Yep, and I'll make one of those. Okay. And then I will go to Murphy, get her done as well. You can see how important that Mimic Crystal is. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't have been able to do this, where I'm upgrading her stuff. Okay, and now the nice part is with Faint, I already have that material, so I don't have to create any of it. So when you go here, right, it's this, and I have 13 of it because you get that material from chapter 2. So Faint's probably going to be one of the units that I upgrade the most or the fastest, because I just have all the materials and I don't have to go farm it. Okay, and then when you're looking at D-Tide, you're probably going to want to get all of these first skills, or all these first 5 cards, up to level 3. Because normally the kind of pattern that we normally try to do is get the first set up to 3. Okay. Now you can look at this team. So for the wheels, right? I have now Theis's wheel on Murphy, so let's take a look at that wheel. So this wheel, I can do Ascension to read it easier. The hand limit +2. So all of the Annie units, either half Annie or full Annie, have a wheel that says hand limit +2. That's how you know if they're an Annie unit. At the end of turn, gain key flare equal to 100% of the wielder's key flare regen. So she is a key flare bot, and I'm going to get a lot of key flare from that. Each time a posse is released, which I spam the Vortis's posse all the time, all Awakeners gain 3 Elmas. So for my team that I want them to exalt, and I'm spamming the posse, this is great. And if the current realm is Karo, which it is, it will increase Embryo Fusion by 13%. So this is literally the best S-Key wheel in the game. And the fact that I got one copy of it and I am playing Karo just unlocks so much. Yeah, so we're gonna go join a thing again in Discord. See if anybody joins me. Turn on my mic and share my screen. And now we will start our whole run of chapter 4 with this super powerful team. No more reminders for today. And this is going to be my main team for the account. So I'm probably going to play this now a lot for the rest of the chapters, just so you can start to see, like, you know, when they get leveled up, what happens. All right, so Murphy's 3 cost, you haven't seen this yet. It does AoE damage, so it does 43 damage to all enemies, and inflicts 1 weakness and 1 vulnerable. So she inflicts weakness and vulnerable. Salvador inflicts weakness and vulnerable, and Faint inflicts weakness. So I have 3 awesome weakness and vulnerable bots on the team. Okay, So I put that on first, just so that I have vulnerable before I exalt this. And I'm probably going to want to actually have one of these two get exalted first. I'm going to choose Murphy, because we haven't seen her yet. I'll play a defense and a strike. Okay, advanced might, but develop what? Something. Okay, let's see what the thing is here. Gain at least 4 different types of Orison, so I have 2 out of 4 so far. Okay, so this puts 1 temporary barrier on, which allows me then to not have to worry about playing a defense card. But I'll just put it on right now. I don't need it, but it's kind of nice for you to see. So now the very first attack that I get, none of these two are attacking, and I think it goes away at the end of this turn, would not harm me. But we'll see if it goes away or if it stays there for the turn. What happens? Do I lose my barrier so I'm glowing a blue barrier? Does it go away? Yeah, it goes away. So I don't want to be using that card when you see how I had nobody attacking me. It didn't really help me. Go to reload. Serpent Husk. Okay, so this, I obtained 10 death resistance, and each time you play a command card, each time death resistance triggers on the stage, you start getting more. So, Faint is the death res bot that gains more ailments, or gains more death res, so I'm going to grab this because that's amazing for her. I gain 2 symptoms, though, for it. We'll grab this, and I do, again, want to grab that Broken Visage, but I will come down here and sell this card from Faint. I can't get that yet, so I'm going to choose to wait to get that, and I'll come back for it. Apparently it's just on the other side here. I don't know if I can wait to get it. Okay, I'll rouse Vortis, because I'm starting to get to the point now that I'll need to have Vortis for her Exalt for the final bosses. I just don't know when that's going to hit. And of course, I'm just 3 off. So now I'll also rouse Fate. Okay. So the chapter 2 hard mode bosses were harder than this. So they do get significantly beefed up, just for you all to know. Okay, chapter 1 done. I mean, not chapter 1. Level 1 done. Oh, I have 4 different types of Orisons. I did not, so I should have actually bought them in the store. That's okay. If I really care about all those things, I can go back. You, with your main account, you should probably try to get all of those requirements. It will just help you because that's, again, more silver for more pulls. So this card here, I gain shield and I get 1 arithmetica, but I get something called sacrifice, which hurts me at the end of for next turn. I'm just doing that to grab this card from Faint, just to show you that I can get 1 arithmetica, so I can get stuff, but I have 21 sacrifice coming my way. So I believe if I killed them this turn, I don't get that sacrifice. We're going to test that out. Or I killed them last turn. So now I have 13 sacrifice still on my unit, and it carries over to the next battle. So you have to be a little mindful with Murphy that you can use a lot to help protect you, but it can also hurt you. I'm going to increase max 32. Yeah, oh yeah, let's go 46. Oh yeah, let's go 50. And we're good. I don't need more. I don't need to have a whole bunch of symptoms. What's the requirement? I should have read the requirement. I might have hurt myself by taking too many symptoms. Okay, so again, play Murphy's card first. We're going to prep that this is going to be kill all of them. So the first one I do want to awaken is Faint. And then the second one is going to be Fortis herself. Let's see, what is the requirement? Deal at least 240 points of damage in one turn during an elite battle. So this is the next battle. I have to do enough damage in one elite battle. Go sell this card. And this is for each devoured, steals strength from all enemies. Yeah, just totally get that. And I'll put on Berserk. When played, increase its Awakener's Illness by 10. So I'm going to put that on Murphy because you can see I keep playing this card right now. Alright, so now is the time where you can see this temporary barrier. I'm going to put one on, and he'll do 76 damage to me, but that's not going to hurt me because I have a barrier on. But I got the requirement anyway, so we're good. Okay, at this point, my second rouse is going to be Vortis. Let's do 1 out of 3 Orsons. Let's put it on reload, because I'll play that card a lot. Nope, I want to get the silver maybe? Yeah. So I'm just prepping to make sure that my team's all ready for like the next battles. You can see that all of their Elmis is ready to exalt. And I'm still at the point where everybody's kind of one-shotting and I'm not doing too much struggling. So we'll see when I start to struggle in normal mode. Destroy a command card and gain some Elmis. So what command card do I want to destroy? I'm going to choose to destroy, let's say, a strike from her. Okay, and then I will go this way and go to the Final Boss. I will give it to Murphy. So I'll show you what Murphy's, well, it's not going to help you see what Murphy's Exalt does because they're going to die. I'll just put this into white stance to make sure I have 100% health going into the final battle. Easy, done. Okay, we'll buy one of those. Buy one of these. Sure, I'll get that. So to sell a command card, remember I told you that command card here, it's nice because you get 1 Arithmetica, but I get 48 shield, but I also get this sacrifice. And I also get, if I Aftershock, Aftershock means like once it gets discarded, I gain 7 tentacle damage. But I'm going to remove that and go buy some more stuff. That would have been nice, but let's get this. Increases max HP. So the Crimson Furnace that Salve uses is based upon how much your HP is. So now my HP is 568. So I'm going to get even more my Crimson Force is going to be even higher, which not only allows me to heal more, but it also allows me to do more damage. Okay, so what I kind of want is before I play one of their rouses. Okay, we'll show you what Murphy's does. When I exalt Murphy, it drops the damage of this guy down a lot. So he was going to be doing, I forget, like 80 something damage, and then once I play her, not only do I get shield, but I get this big damage drop. But I'm gonna get more sacrifice because of that next turn. See, I got like 24. Put up that barrier. And now I'll use Feint to be able to put on weakness on this boss. Okay, so now they're again dropped down to 82. And I still didn't get Vortis's card, so we'll just let that go. Oops, so this is now bleed on me, so I would need to heal to get rid of it. I can use this, but I'll show you that in a later battle, because this will work better to just kill him. And skip. I'm just upgrading in order. You should really maybe read these to see what they do. As you see, I'm not really strategizing this at all just because I know that I'm going to keep winning easily, so it's not really a big deal. And the brown wheels is what's making it so that I have the ability to use this posse first turn. I'm just going to try to kill them, so just use the strike cards. I should have used an embryo before I killed them on one of my units so that they were ready to exalt next turn, but again, I'm not really needing to play that strategic at the moment. You can see how that's the combo with these two. No, I don't want to Orison this because this is the card I normally sell. So let's pick one of these two. I just got my silver. Now what's down here? Actually, let's go see here. I think this is where the final boss is. Yeah, so I can arouse somebody. We'll leave that and we'll go see what's down here because I have a lot of money to spend. Let me guess it's a shop. Yeah. Okay, so this is increases HP when picked up. And I think I said this before, but I'll let you all know again. If I have any like relic that replaces a relic, this does its thing when I pick it up, and then I can replace it and I still get its benefits. So let's see if I can find like a tablet would replace everything. Okay, so we're going to acquire the Silver Relic Bloody Pebble, which is obtained 6 strength when picked up. Whenever embryo is fused, gain 8 temporary strength. Okay, we'll go here. So I put weakness on them. I generate an embryo. I'll play the reloads. So I have it for next turn. This is the final boss, right? I think so. Okay, exalt her, but I think he's dead. Yeah. And when I get 1,000 silver, I'm going to actually have enough to get 5 pulls, which 5 limited core pulls, which I'm actually at the point of a pity, so I'll pull right after at the end of this and see if I get a limited or if I get another standard unit. On the Moonless Banner. Okay, strike, strike, defense. I think this will be like enough to kind of... Nah, it's not gonna be... Oh, it will be enough to kill them. Cool. Alright. I want to go maybe down here because that's where the silver is going to be. I want that 78. Can I get it? This is 80. Nice. So now I have to destroy 2 cards. I'm actually going to destroy Vortis's strike and defense because I can get a lot of ailments with her charge. See, this gives me 6 ailments and this gives me 55. And even her shield and damage, you can see I'm not doing damage at all with her strike. I'm doing it with reload. A hot tomato. I like saying that for that her little thing. All right. And it. We'll rouse faint again. Nope, I did not get that. Let's leave this for a second. Let's go over here. What do I get? Radium Jawbone. So Radium Jawbone does, when releasing an Exalt, for each instance of damage dealt by enemies, apply 9 stacks of poison. Sure, we'll put poison on them. We'll add one of those. And they'll be dead. Okay, I will take the Eerie Hook. Could have taken the Jade, but I think we're getting closer to the boss, so then the Jade doesn't really help you as much. It all depends upon how many fights you have left. If you have a lot of fights left, taking Jade is like amazing. If you have 1 fight left, it kind of is like wow wow. We'll go here. Yeah, see? Jade could have maybe done something with this, but I only got like 1 fight. If you have like 6 fights left, super important, but I'm hoping that there's like a silver behind this guy. Okay. So I'm thinking about the final battle, and I want all of them to be up pretty high. Right, and we'll go into White Stance to help protect me. Oh, so that little hit is what Faint does when she's roused. Her, she does a little bit of an attack right afterwards with her whatever counter she put on. And that's why I'm rousing her first, is that it just slowly helps to start whittle down the enemies. We'll sell this one for Murphy. The other thing I'm doing, you see, I've sold a lot of cards, so I have very little left. This is called deck thinning, so I basically get to play all the OP cards, which is kind of a nice strategy. I don't want to rouse anybody else. Let's go get some more stuff. I can't get that. Let's see what else I got. I can get this one. So this is a really great relic again with Aqueer. So anytime you see that, that will help you out a lot if you're an Aqueer player. Oh, I guess there were 2 more battles, so getting the Jade would have been worth it. Oh, that's fine. I'm almost like full bar anyway. Okay, and we'll again get everybody like ready to exalt. Put this into wait stance. And that hit was from, again, Faint. So let's see, just read what her rouses. Oh, I can't. Rouse another person. Get Murphy. On this event. Receive 50 Black Sigil. Cool. Right. So I'm really hoping to get the reload off the start, but I did not get reload off the start. Okay, they're going to do damage to me. This one's going to drop down the amount of damage they do. So I'm going to put that on because I put on weakness, and you see that drop them down to 86. I'm going to hold this card for the next turn. And I'm going to also hold... Should I hold this card for the next turn? No, we're going to use it now. So we can see that I have 148 here, Crimson Furnace. This one, when I use it, it says... I'm going to consume the remaining healing from the Crimson Furnace and obtain a shield for 222. He's doing 86 and I have 230 shield. Think I'm good. Alright, so from here, again, I didn't get my Crimson, or I didn't get my reload, but let's see if I can get reload off of switching this into White Stance. Oh, I don't have that wheel on that does that. Never mind. It's on my main account. Now do I get reload? No. That's fine. Alright. So we're going to have to beat them the old traditional way. So I have 140 stacks of counter. I'm going to use Faint's Exalt because I gain more counter. So obtain 75 stacks of counter, and I also give them weakness, so we're going to do that. Okay, so they're doing 24 hits to me. I'm going to flip this actually into red stance, and I'm going to use Murphy's Exalt. So Murphy's Exalt is that all enemies do minus 50% less damage, and when attacked, receive half the damage as sacrifice for one turn, and then I'm going to gain 45 shield. But the thing I was looking for is command all tentacles to attack once. That's why I flipped it into red stance, is now she's going to command everything to attack once. Okay, not that much, but then we're going to use this one, and it also says for every 2 tentacles, deal an additional 1 instance of damage. So I'm going to deal damage, 110 damage 2 times, plus 1 more, so 3 times. Okay, now every hit they take, they're going to do 215, and they'll die. Perfect, 2 hits. Let's just double this up. Go here. I think again to the point where I'll get 5 limited pulls. Alright, sell a card. As you can see, always go to sell this one. That's 51. Crap. At the start of the battle, add Brio Fusion plus 50%. For each Awakener with at least 50 ailments, it takes an effect 1 additional time. I really want that relic, so I'm going to wait to come in back and get it. Oh, I can't go that way. I have to go this way. Oh, this is going to break apart, so I have to do like a long walk to get that relic again. That's fine. Okay, start this normal way. We'll put it into white stance just to protect my health. Like I have 113 when I do that now. That's awesome. Okay, we'll put on one of these. Why didn't my... So you've now just saw this. My shield carried over from the last turn because of the wheel that I have on Vortis, which is the shield... The wielder's shield generation plus 11%. That's not why this is on here. It has a Realm Mastery main stat, but then at the start of turn, retain 35% of the remaining shield up to 11% max HP. So this is why I actually want it on. I'm going to put a lot of shield on with the rest of my units, and then this is going to help me carry forward to the next turn. Okay, ooh, reload first. Okay, I will use Murphy's first to see if they die. They do, and then he's gonna die with the tentacle slaps, but I'll just help push that along. So I don't need to waste an exalt. This is more me just like, in my mind, I always play like the boss is really, really hard, but then they're not right now. So when it gets harder, it will actually become more apparent of like why that was a good decision. Okay, so I can't go down here yet, right? No, I need to get that key. So I'm going to dispel. Go get the key first. I'll get this. And then I'll come back down here, get my relic first before I go back to play against him. Yeah, I'll grab an insight. Put that on reload. And I can rouse somebody else. I don't think I need it at the moment, so I'll just see if I get anything else. Ooh, got this, so that's really good. We'll wait till I come back to get that. I also got the shell, so I might think I'm going to actually get the shell for an Aqueous team. You see, that this just got me to generate a whole bunch of embryos, which is awesome. Okay, so I will use this. Okay, so I have 200 counter to start. But they're dead anyway. I was saving these again because I'm thinking it's going to be hard. And yeah, no. See, I got 3 right off the bat because of this relic right here. I'll just use them like this time. And we'll go here. And they'll just die from hitting me. Go on this one. I'll just take more sigil. Why not? Let's see. Dispel that. Go around him. What I got? Oh, I can awaken somebody. Oh, more embryo fusion. At the turn end, create more embryos. Yeah, let's make all the babies. All the babies. Sell that card. Let's refresh this. I wanted to take that, but that's fine. What does this do? After playing a command card for the first time each turn, place a strike of the corresponding awakener. Kind of actually don't want that, so we'll just try again. I will take this. Alright, did I get... Oh, so if I use her rouse, I get her reload. So I will do that. And we'll use it for faint first, even though it doesn't matter. Searchlight. I don't know what that's helping, but we'll go here. Ooh. I have a scary minion coming to attack me. I call her Moth Lady. She looks like she came out of an old chest covered with moths. See? Doesn't it like feel like a trunk or something that she crawled out of that are like clothes from like the, I don't know, the 1600s? They have to talk a lot. They start talking more, especially during the final battle, so you have to like click this a lot at the end game where you're just like, okay, are you done talking? Can I play now? I'm playing Nefea. Nice. Let's make all the things. One of those. I'm not gonna, well, I want to kill her for like next turn, so I will exalt her. Him. See? Dead for this turn, and then I'll just let it go. Okay, 98 times 2, so we'll show you the power again of Murphy. So I'll first use Murphy and drop her damage down. 98 times 2, 2. 47 times 2. Awesome. And then I'll go here and use Feint, and we'll put weakness on her so her damage will go down even more. 34 times 2. And now we'll use one of these to kill her. Pick up this one. Go here, pick up this. Carry 1 curse relic upon completion. I did not look at that. Okay, after this one, I think we'll go to the pull because I think this is about like the halfway point. Mostly because I think Nefea was kind of telling me that was the halfway part of the chapter. I'm thinking anyway. Go here. Explore. I have to explore everything, so that just means I have to walk on every tile. Could have probably just used his ability, but chose a different path this time. Sure, let's take one of these. Oh, I hate that symptom. Okay, I have to explore everything. That's what they want me to do. So I'm just going to walk on every single tile. It's probably a really long level. Put that on here. Sell a card. I'll rouse her. Okay, can't go that way, so I have to go out of it first. Okay, touch this corner. Oh, got the silver key. No, go here. Rouse another person. Vortis. Okay, I'm currently at 51%. I have 50% more tiles to walk on. Could have held that, but that's fine. Because he dies anyway. I'll put this one on. Okay, her reload can go up. Okay, so one thing that's a little sneaky here, I haven't visited this tile because there's a lock on it. So I know that, and I might visit everything else except that tile. So we're going to increase max HP always. So I'm going to walk around this to make sure that I can come back and visit that tile. Okay, so now all my units are ready to exalt. I have full Crimson Furnace, full health for the final battle. And everybody's now fully roused. Okay, I got the key. I have 89, so now when I walk on here, got the one of the last ones, but it's just this little thing. Right? I got 89. What square did I miss? This one? Oh no, I'm missing the final square. That's what it is. I'm gonna go here, the final boss square. I could have spent some money, but that's fine. Alright, let's get rid of that card. Play this. We'll play this. Get one more Murphy. I'll let it go. Right. We will first place... We're going to flip this into red stance. When Salvador devours, he gains temporary strength and temporary crit rate, and I gain shield, and we put vulnerable on everybody. So we're going to do that. Okay, so now everybody has vulnerable. We now are going to use Murphy to attack everybody and also inflicts weakness and vulnerable. Yep, let me see how many hits she did. And then I'm going to exalt her to put more weakness and vulnerable, but also attack some more. Okay. And then I know Vortis will probably kill. Alright, let's go see what I will pull. Oh, there's like, 18 out of 36, so I still have half the chapter to go to. That actually is the best way to tell me how far I am in the chapter, is how many stars of this. So this is 18 out of 36, so I know that I've double the amount going forward. I'll just watch this to get another core. Right, let's go. D-zone effect unlocked. I will talk about that later when I'm ready to actually fight it. Let's go get some silver, just to make sure I got enough to pull. Go to here. All right, plus I get 6. Awesome. I like pulling 5 because I got a double And I don't think I can get, well, obviously I can't get doubles if I pull just one, but I think there's like a little part in their script or their code that it helps me to get like 2. So I will always just pull 5 now. Just help make sure I can maybe get that little double hit. I got another one. Let's see what I got. So this is the standard wheel. And I'm getting incalculable factor. Nice. IF. Okay. And then I'm going to go to here and I should get a unit that's an SSR, but do I get a limited or do I get a standard? That is the question. What realm? Here's the last one. From Aqueer, I got another Murphy. Let's go. All right. So Murphy is now E2.